Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Cubangypsy from Jersey. Luli here, and I'm working with the glare. There's a lot of glare going on, I understand. But being that is, we're under the solar eclipse, yeah, new moon and Libra, gotta work with it. We gotta work with the ring of fire, okay? So I'm gonna work with the ring of fire as best I can, okay? Hope everybody is doing well. I'm using my, of course, trusty Light Seers Tarot. I will clarify with the Rider-Waite. And then today, being that it's such a huge eclipse portal. It's not really a portal, but it is an eclipse. We're going to be using my gateway of light activation because that is what we're doing. We're activating new beginnings, right? We're actually, in Spanish there's a word that describes it perfectly, and it's called arrasar. Estamos arrasando. So arrasar pretty much means like, if you're a farmer, you understand this, right? It is when you take that plow, that huge mechanical plow, and you just like, right? You create this path, multiple paths, because that, whatever you call that claw thing, that's what it does. It kind of like goes across the field and creates all these multiple paths, but it has to clear. It has to extinguish, eclipse, take out. So that's what we're doing to create new beginnings. Which is where I've been this week. Yep. Definitely eclipsing, ending many things in my life, mostly work, mostly work related. And we have the Nine of Wands, which is exactly where we want to be, right? The 9 is right there before our completion, which is a 10, that becomes a 1, and it's a beginning. So the 9 of Wands is looking out into the horizon and saying, I'm right here. Here's where I am, and where do I want to go? Look at her. She's looking out into the horizon and saying, this is where I'm at. Where do I want to go? Because it's time. It's time for us to move on. It's time for us to have this path being cleared and just keep going. Let's clarify that with the Rider-Waite. Just to get a little bit more on that, but absolutely, that's where it is. We're looking out into the horizon, and what is our next step? What is our next step? We worked so hard to get here, and wands are about fire, passion. So I may be talking or connecting with anyone that has fire in their chart. It could be a direct sign, it could be Aries, Sagittarius, right? It could be Leo, or it could be in your cusp. I have fire in my cusp, ascendant, things like that. So anywhere you have fire, okay? So it is that passionate drive towards a new horizon, a new where to go. Solar eclipse, sun, beginnings. And it bookends at the end of the month with a lunar eclipse in Taurus, which is grounding. So we've got these bookend eclipses, clearing, new beginnings, and anchoring in that. So something flipped. Let's see what flipped. Down. I'll be right back. Let's see. All right. So then, of course, what do we have? We have the 10 of Pentacles. How? Can't make it up. Okay. 9 of Wands. Right. And we're going right into the 10. We're going right into our manifestation happening. It is there. It is being manifested. It is all your hard work. You're going to see it. You're going to feel it. It is tangible. Pentacles are about money, but in this case, we're talking about grounding, right? We're talking about us creating a new foundation for ourselves. That foundation that's going to support our new dreams and our new direction. So we're right here at the precipice, right? And here what it is. Okay? It's that grounding foundation that we're starting to build for our goals, dreams, mission, aspirations, whatever it is, whether it's financial or whether it's emotional, family, relationship, it doesn't matter. It is, it's done, it's good, it's happening, and it's being supported. So in any areas of your life that you may not feel supported, you're gonna be. Okay, so the money's there. The money's coming, even if you made a choice that maybe seems a little sketchy and money won't come in. Money is going to come in. But again, I want to stress, it's not really about the money, it's about the foundation we are creating, because money is an energy. So as long as we're stable emotionally and we're stable and we know our direction and where to go, money will follow. Okay, that's just the way it is. It is a given. It is a given. Okay, I love it. I love it. So let's go really deep, okay, because these cards are really intense. My gateway of light activation, it's really intense. Okay, so we're actually dealing with Akashic records. We're dealing with our past contracts. We're dealing with, our star galaxy, intergalactic. It's that deep. So we're setting up new foundations for a new life. How does this meet up with our contracts that we made before coming into this world, before incarnating in this particular body? How are we aligned with it, and how can we get even more aligned with it, right? How can we access this ascension process that is happening for all of us? Too many. Sorry, I can only take a one. Oof, and here we go. Halls of learning. Oh my goodness. That's right. Because we're right at the beginning, creating new foundations. So what do we need? We need to know where are the areas that we need maybe more knowledge, right? More experience. Up until now, we're good. You ain't gonna stay, aren't you? Okay, because you know I'm stubborn. Let it fall. Anyway, halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, and great lessons. So this is a confirmation card stating that whatever you are setting into place, you are being supported by the guides and new lessons are being manifested. Let's read, okay, exactly what it means. So halls of learning, let's see what the halls of learning have to say. Luna is out there. Somebody must be coming, or she's sensing somebody around us. And yeah. All right, so halls of learning. The halls of learning, also sometimes known as the great halls, are etheric retreat dedicated to spiritual knowledge. They are a training space for all souls, including those on earth, spiritual guides, and those between lives. They have been visited by many spiritual seekers, seers, and mediums over the years, and have been described as a giant, somewhat gothic, oh great for Halloween now, right? Gothic university building with marble, flowing spiral staircases, and tall bookcases. Some have said that these halls are home to the Akashic. The Akashic records, there we go. Records. While others have wondered if they are connected to the halls. The halls of what? Armenti. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but I'll seek it out. I can't confirm that these are actually two different retreats. Okay, so it's the same thing. Ultimately, the etheric retreat is an ancient mastery school, and it is particularly powerful for those who are opening up their psychic and clairvoyant abilities. If this gateway comes to you, often it brings confirmation that your psychic gifts are strengthening. Also, if the idea of an ancient mystery school in the astral realm seems familiar, there's a good chance that you've been here during dream time or even between incarnations. Dreams. These great halls are held within the heart of the source and are a projection of the divine mind, infinite intelligence. When we visit them, we are connecting directly with the wisdom of the source, God, universe, whatever you call that. Think about a challenging time or lesson you're facing and say, Source and wisdom, keepers of the halls of learning, thank you for revealing to me the patterns, trauma, or wound that has created the lesson so I can heal it once and for all. And then listen carefully. This is the time with the eclipse. Let's heal it. Bring it on. Bring it out as hard as it is so that we can clear it. Your message. You are on the path to great learning. Spiritual beings are drawing close to you. If you are facing challenging or difficult circumstances or have just moved through such a time, you are being called to review what you have learned about yourself. If you're still feeling overwhelmed by a certain event or asking why it happened, call on Source and your guides to reveal to you the pattern, the trauma, or the wound that has contributed to this challenge. If you aren't experiencing a challenging energy, the reason is that you've made a huge progress on your spiritual journey. So much that your perspective has shifted so that you can view every challenge as a window of opportunity. The Halls of Learning Gateway indicates that your spiritual gifts are developing at this time. Beautiful. Beautiful. So during this new moon in Libra, which is all about balance, and this eclipse, solar eclipse, which is about new beginning and harnessing and setting new foundations, ask if there's a wound coming up, if there's a challenge coming up, ask to know the lesson behind it. Face it so that you can clear it towards your new beginning. My friends, this is not the end. Like I said, we have a bookend eclipse coming up at the end of the month. I believe it's October 28th, right before that beautiful Halloween time, which is my favorite. Okay, magic. So this new moon is going to set you up for that lunar eclipse coming up October 28th. Bookends, it's all about balance. It's all about creating our best life right now. Okay? Oh my God, that's all I got. That's all I got, and that's a lot. So glad to be with you here today, but I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow, but I do know for sure that I will see you soon.